There are an estimated 10,000 puppy mills in the United States. This includes both licensed and unlicensed facilities. Over 2 million puppies are bred in the mills each year, and an estimated 1.2 million dogs are euthanized in shelters every year, according to PuppyMillProject.org. Puppy mills are tradable breeding facilities that mass-produce dogs for sale through pet stores or directly to consumers through private ads or the internet. I guarantee many of you have or will have adopted an animal one day, but before buying, you should really be aware of what really goes on in some of these places. Today, I'll be taking aim at what problems, effects, and the solutions for puppy mills are. We will begin by looking at the larger problems first. Roscoe states to minimize waste cleanup, dogs are often kept in cages with wire flooring that injures their paws and legs, and it is not unusual for cages to be stacked up in columns. Breeding dogs at mills might spend their entire lives outdoors, exposed to the elements, or crammed inside filthy structures where they never get the chance to feel the sun or breathe fresh air. As seen in this picture, you can tell that these animals are kept in inhumane living conditions, leading to multiple health problems. Secondly, according to the Center for Sheltered Dogs, it has been observed for decades that after removal from puppy mills, many of the former breeding dogs displayed persistent behavioral and psychological abnormalities when compared with the general pet dog population. Purebred dogs, such as a French bulldog, because of having a flat face, will have many problems and are unable to breathe. Some of these purebred dogs require special treatment due to their physical feature and certain problems that they have. Lastly, complaints received by the HSUS, the Humane Society of the United States, viruses such as paravirus, canine brucellosis, and canine distemper virus are all very common diseases sustained by dogs in mills. These puppies are often inflicted with kennel cough, pneumonia, and other respiratory infections. With the puppies being in very enclosed areas and close together, it's easy to catch a virus, leading them to death or suffer. The Humane Society of the United States states that every year in America, it's estimated that 2.11 million puppies are sold that originated from puppy mills, while 3 million are killed in shelters because they are too full and there aren't enough adopted homes. This is a huge problem because there are so many animals being bred where the only solution is to either kill them or take in more. Organizations such as the Humane Society of the United States began to investigate and research breeding kennels, resulting in the passage of the Animal Welfare Act of August 24, 1966. About 10,000 puppy mills were estimated to be located around the country. After World War II, the government encouraged farmers to start packing dogs into chicken coops and rabbit hutches and sell puppies to pet stores, according to Ivy Courier, an executive director of the Animals and Society Institute. With a better understanding and more knowledge of the problem with puppy mills, let's take a look at the effects. The National Humane Education Society says that puppy mills exist for one reason and one reason only: greed. If you buy a puppy from a pet store, an internet site, or a private home advertising a variety of breeds, you are most likely buying from a puppy mill. In the essence of greed, purebred animals, such as dogs, are most commonly found in puppy mills, so that is how they exist. Although all 50 states have an anti-cruelty law intended to prevent neglect and mistreatment of dogs, most large-scale breeding facilities continue to operate in ways that mock these laws. In many cases, dogs in puppy mills are kept in physically and emotionally damaging conditions, under which an individual pet dog would never be allowed to suffer. Anti-cruelty laws are seldom applied to puppy mills as long as the animals have rudimentary basics of shelter, food, and water. According to the Humane Society, the dogs that you may see on a regular basis, such as your pet dog, are not treated the same as the dogs in the puppy mills. Yes, they are also still provided food and water, but the puppy mills don't allow them to see sunlight and are kept in cages. To date, 36 jurisdictions in California, including the cities of Los Angeles, Sacramento, San Diego, and San Francisco, have enacted similar ordinances, and the signing of AB 485 makes California the first state in the nation to enact a statewide prohibition on pet store sales of dogs from puppy mills. Most stray dogs exist in California, so they begin to be on the right path of prohibiting puppy mills. Now that we understand how puppy mills can have a huge effect on many, let's see the solutions. Adopting a puppy or slash dog or encouraging people to adopt a puppy is the first solution. The second solution is by giving a dog a home to a shelter or rescue animal. You save a life and create a space for another needy animal, helping to reduce the number of homeless and unwanted animals. And lastly, in the future, I am sure all of you would like an animal, and by adopting an animal can save a life. A couple more solutions is help make puppy mills end by signing a petition. Reducing the number of dogs allowed in puppy mills, health conditions will decrease and they will become more sanitary. All of us can get involved by signing a petition and donating money to charities for the direct cause of puppy mills. By going to change.org, the site you see, you are able to sign petitions to stop puppy mills. The more people who sign, the better off we'll be. Today, I addressed the problems, effects, and solutions for puppy mills. Puppy mills are very facilities that mass-produce dogs for sale. We can help by doing little steps at a time to help these animals from having biological or psychological problems. We can reduce or hopefully eliminate the number of puppies like the 3 million that were killed in the shelters.